Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we will examine the convergence or divergence of this sequence. As you can see, this sequence has a floor function part, which might get us into trouble. So we need to examine it carefully. Let's get to solve the problem. First, let's try to simplify this fractional expression. In the denominator of the fraction, we factor out the common factor n and we simplify it with one of the n's in the numerator. So we arrive at the expression n squared over 2n plus 1. Now, to be able to find the answer more easily, it's better to create the expression inside the floor brackets in our fraction as well. To do this, it's better to split this fractional expression by dividing the numerator by the denominator of the fraction, polynomial division. If we perform this division and simplify it, we get the expression n over 2 minus n over 2 times the quantity 2n plus 1. Now let's get to the main point, the floor function part. For even and odd numbers, we need to examine this function. If we take n equals 2k, then n over 2 equals k. So the floor function of n over 2 equals k, which is very helpful. Given this breakdown we have done, we write the new form of our sequence. Now if we substitute k for n over 2 and 2k for n, the new form of our sequence for even numbers becomes k minus 2k over 2 times the quantity 4k plus 1 minus k, which if we simplify it, we arrive at the expression negative k over 4k plus 1. So the limit of sequence a for even numbers as k tends to infinity is negative 1 over 4. Now we move on to odd numbers. If we set n equals 2k plus 1 and 4n over 2, then we have k plus 1 over 2. Therefore, the floor function of n over 2, according to this expression and the rules of the floor function, becomes k. Now, with these variable changes, we form the new sequence for odd numbers. When we simplify it, we get the expression 1 over 2 minus 2k plus 1 over 8k plus 6. We find the limit of our sequence for odd numbers, which is 1 over 4. Now let's go to the general conclusion. The limit for even numbers is -1 over 4, and for odd numbers it is 1 over 4. Two different numbers, so the conclusion is that sequence A sub n is not convergent and is diverges. I hope solving this problem has been helpful for you. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you. Bye bye.